can watch it and say, okay, I'm going to try that at home. All right. Oh, you surprised me. Hi, I didn't know we were recording. Yes, we are recording for our YouTube channel, Teach for Love. This is Mr. Galvez, your favorite online teacher, teaching you kindergarten fun, science, math, social studies, PE, math. Did I say math already? Reading, writing, everything. You name it, we're here to teach you. And right now, since we're in the middle of doing some science lessons, I got my lab coat on. Mr. Galvez bought this at a thrift store. So Goodwill, Salvation Army, wherever you can find thrifty things, that means somebody had it and then they gave it away and now you can buy it for really, really cheap. So I think maybe I paid $3, $4, $5 for this lab coat. I found a science lab coat. I found like 2 or 3, and this is one of them. So here it is. But if you can't do that, I'm trying to figure out a way for us to build our own lab coat. So we can use it when we get together on Zoom, and we can all look like scientists together. It will help if you have a pair of glasses. I'll show you how to make these glasses in just a moment. But first, let's make our lab coat, our very own lab coat. So I'm going to take this one off because I'm making a new lab coat, a better lab coat. I am the mad scientist. So let's bring our lab coat to life. Now, this is what I did. I used 6 sheets of paper, which I'm going to hold up to the screen so you can see. Here we go. 6 pieces of paper. Here's 2. It helps if you have white. If you want your lab coat to look like Mr. Galvez, then you're going to need a white piece of paper. You're going to need 6 white pieces of paper. I taped them together, so if you can see the tape right there. 1, 2 pieces. I taped them together, and I did that 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. So there's 1. Here's another set. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the last set, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 sheets of paper taped in pairs. Just use 2 pieces of tape, stick them together. You can use glue, but the glue will take longer and you might get messy, but you can use glue. All right, you can even use staples if you have staples. Don't try to use your boogers or bubble gum. Boogers and bubble gum do not work well. Do not. I know because I've tried it. It doesn't work good. Oh, Mr. Galvez, I can't believe. Just kidding. I would not use that. What are you? What are you? Are you kidding me? No way, Jose. All right. So I got my 6 pieces. Now this is the part that I'm going to have to sort of lift up my camera so you can see this. Okay. So I'm going to set up let me turn my camera down. You're going to see part of it right now, but then part of it I'll have to actually lift up the camera. So this part, I want the back part that goes on my shoulders and the back of my neck. I want it to lay down flat, long ways like this. That's going to be the back of my neck. And then one part will be on top at an angle, and the other part will be on top at an angle in the opposite direction, sort of forming a triangle. Okay, I'm going to lift up the camera so you can really get a good look. But I want to leave a big triangle here because that's where my head has to fit through. All right, and you can sort of use this center line to be the middle. This should go right down the middle of your neck, the middle of your back, and then you have the other pieces right on top. So I'm going to lift up the camera now so you can see what this looks like. Lift up the camera. Lift up the camera as high as it can go. All right. So there it is. You see it's like a giant triangle. So this part is the part that you lay down first. That's the part that's going to go over your shoulders and your back. And then you have one of your lapels and your other lapel. This goes over your front, from your shoulder. This is your shoulder area. And then it goes down to the center of your chest, to your belly area. Okay, I'm shaking a lot, sorry. So that's sort of your layout. Now we're going to start taping things together. I will put my camera down, and I'm going to try to show you how I'm going to tape this together. Now the shoulder, we're going to fold over the back of the shoulder over to the front of the shoulder. We're going to tape those pieces together. All right, so I'm getting myself some tape. Watch how I do this, guys. This is the only tape I could find for myself. It's this big packing tape. So, and I don't recommend you do this. I was going to show you with my teeth, but I don't want you to use your teeth, so I'll get scissors. Excuse me, be right back. I'm right back. Oh, don't play with scissors, Mr. Galvez. Be very careful when you're using scissors. Let me show you how I do this. Scissors have a little circle. That's for your thumb. Put your thumb through like that. And then the big hole is for you to put 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Put those 3 fingers in and leave your pinky sticking out. And then what you do is you open, you close. You open, you close. Let me show you from this side. Open, close, open, close. But we never ever play with scissors, and you don't run with scissors, and you don't put scissors near your mouth or your eyes. Never, never, never. All right, so here we go. Mr. Galvez is going to cut a couple of pieces. If you've never used scissors before, I recommend that you ask your mommy to help you. If I was there with you, I would help you, but you got to ask mommy or big brother or big sister to help you. And let's cut a couple pieces. I think I want to cut 10 pieces for myself. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting them, and then I'm leaving them on the side of my table ready for me to use. So I'm on piece number 4, 5, and I think I'm just going to cut those pieces in half. So if I cut 5 pieces in half, I'm going to double what I have. And 5 times 2, or 5 plus 5, we've been talking about that. What's 5 plus 5? Let me ask somebody out there. Naya, do you know what 5 plus 5 is? Can you answer that? Naya, open your microphone and tell me what 5 plus 5 is.
10.
10. Good job. Okay. Look at the top, this corner right here. Watch how I do this. I'm going to fold over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fold over and press down.
I ain't got time for that.
And then I'm going to put a piece of tape right there.
Let the activities.
Put a piece of tape right
Let the activities.
and put another piece of
Let
tape
the
right there.
activities. He said again.
Put tape there, and I put tape there.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do it on the other side. I'm going to fold this corner over.
I can mute myself now.
That corner like that. Press it down. I'm going to put a piece of tape there and there. Tapey. Tapey. Put that tape. Put that tape. Come on, everybody, just put that tape. All right, now I have my big front part. This is my front part here. Camera down so you can see the front. This is the front. I want to tape right here, because if not, it's just going to be open. So I'll put 2 pieces of tape right here. So if you have a black crayon, it would be good to get your black crayon ready. Okay, let me just show you what's going on now. I think I put a total of 6 pieces of tape. Okay, so this is what we have right now. It's like a big triangle, right? Watch this. You see, I just made my own lab coat. So I got it on. I got this white coat on, just like Mr. Galvez has, but it's missing some things. I want to draw some triangles right here to make it look like Mr. Galvez's lapel. And I'm going to draw a pocket here, maybe put some pens in the pocket, so it looks like I'm a scientist and I'm learning here. So I got my lab coat. You see, it goes all the way to my back. Look at that. And I didn't have to go out to any store and buy anything, but I did need tape and I did need paper. So I'm going to take it off. Oh, my tape is coming off. So I got to just fix that by putting a little bit more tape. Now I'm going to get my black crayon. So everybody get your black crayon. Now I'm going to use a marker because since I'm the teacher and I want you to see it really, really well, I want it to come out nice and strong and dark. So I am going to get my black marker to do this job. But I just realized that the black marker that I've been using is really stinky poo. So I'm going to have to look for a better black marker. I think I see one over there. Give me a second. I think this is good, hopefully. All right, let's see here. Now, if I want to do it the best that I can, I don't think I'll be able to do the best job I can if I'm drawing upside down. So I'm gonna, just drew on my bottle. Let me lower my camera there. Okay, now it's probably upside down for you, okay? Oh, I got all my cables and everything. My desk is a mess right now. Yikes, what is that? Okay, all right, so I'm trying to position it so you can see it the best that you can. Now, what I want to do is, Mr. Galvez on his lab coat, he sort of has these lapels. Lapels are like these things that go on your collar, and it's sort of like a zigzag, sort of like triangles. So I put it on that side, and now I'm going to put it on this side. I got a big lapel and a little lapel. And then I'm going to draw some buttons right here in the middle. Button with 4 dots. And a line that goes down, and I'll draw another button. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another line, the same line going down, and 4 more buttons. Right, so that's the center of my coat where I button it up. And then here I can put a pocket. So my pocket is going to be like a big U, but then you close up the U like that. See? And then you put some pens, because every scientist needs pens and markers to color with and write with. So here's my special marker. I'm going to give myself 2 special markers that I can draw and color with. So here's my other one. Right, and then on this side here, I can put a special label. So draw a rectangle. And this is where we'll put our ID, right? This is Mr. Galvez. You put your name, I'm putting my name. Mr. Galvez, you see, I put my name there, so I'm ready to go. My lab coat is finished. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Here we go, let's lift up the camera so you can see the reveal. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, my very own lab coat. Ta-da! Mr. Galvez is ready to do his science. I'm ready to experiment. There's my lab coat. What do you guys think? Do you like my science lab coat? Is it fancy enough for you? Yeah? Well, I can't wait to see your fancy lab coat. Ladies and gentlemen, make your own fancy lab coats, take pictures, send them to me on the Remind app. I can't wait to see all my scientists. We've been learning about properties of matter, and we're going to do a lot of cool science experiments. And now you got your very own lab coat, so you can experiment with Mr. Galvez. Thank you for joining me on my Teach for Love channel. I love you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.